How are you guys? So, um, we have a thing we're trying to set up over here on the computer over here, which is called a reverse shell. I'm trying to still understand what that means. Um, However, I know that when you connect it, you can, what's it called? You can use your you can connect it somehow. We gotta what we're trying to do here, what I'm trying to do at least, that you guys are watching, is connect um, this thing called the reverse shell or reverse tunnel, and it's supposed to connect to a it's supposed to connect um, to a public server. Okay, and on that public server, we have to, what's it called? We will make it that when we access that public server, we can run like RDP on here, and we could connect, we could control this computer from a different location completely in the world, because the whole world is accessible to you could, if you have the password, you can connect to that um, public server, and if we connect this remote machine over here that we're trying to make the reverse tunnel to that public server, anytime we could connect to that public server, we can control this machine. So that's in essence what we're trying to do. I will show you with God's help when we do it, how you can access it through the laptop over here, the little laptop over here. So with God's help, we can make it work, and we can set everything up. Okay, so that's what I understand the reverse tunnels are. However, just know I'm still learning, so you guys, um, please stand by, and we will do this together with God's help, and it should be pretty fun. Okay, and we could learn together. I will learn, you guys will learn a lot, and we'll figure it out how to do this. Chat GPT. All right. So we're gonna use PuTTY because I don't really want to, how to say, I don't really want to use configuration tags, configuration, Windows configuration files or whatever. Maybe there's better ways to do this. You guys should definitely, what's it called? Write down the things you know, and definitely, what's it called? Drop down your comments in the section below. And it'd be nice to know. However, I want to do it with PuTTY because so far I think it's the most simple option. If there's something more simpler, please write it down. Because I don't mind the GUI. What is this thing called? Copilot. So, okay. So once you set up the, once you set up the reverse tunnel on PuTTY, can you also RDP through that connection on the remote? Also, when you reverse tunnel, what is the remote and what is the client? Oh yes, now you're slicing the part of the reverse tunneling. Alright, using it to RDP remote back your machine. Who's who? Okay. Your must have, okay, so it seems like you can do it. Okay. So your laptop machine initiates the SSH connection, sets up the reverse tunnel, client the server you SSH into, receives the tunnel and can connect back to your local machine through it. Okay, so it actually seems like it knows our excuse me, our scenario pretty well. So because this is supposed to be the jump host, I think that's what he calls it. Okay, sorry. See, okay. So how to do the remote? How to do the reverse? Excuse me. Tunnel on PuTTY then. Sage bottle. By step. Okay, open PuTTY. Okay. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. Open PuTTY. Okay. In this session, tabs. Okay. Excuse me. Hostname, enter hostname or IP of the remote server you're connecting to. Alright, so we gotta go to Linode, linode.com. Login. Okay, copy. Alright, so this is the host name. Paste. P. Connecting, set port 22. Default SSH. Okay. Navigate to tunnels. In the left side, we'll go to left sidebar, go to connection. SSH tunnels. Alright, let's send it this. There is no from here. Okay, click the plus sign. Oh, there you go. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Tunnels, configure reverse tunnel. Source port. This is the port on the remote server that will be open for RDP use. 3389. 3389. Oh shoot. Ah, dang it. Alright. So we got our... Okay, hold up. Be right back to you guys real quick. Hold up. Alright, so... Alright, so we got this guy over here. Host. Okay, enter host name. I'll copy this guy. Port 22. Connection. Tunnels. SSH. Tunnels. Port 3389. Select remote. Destination. Okay, is this our destination? Oops. And this is gonna be really interesting to figure out, this little part over here. Add. Optional, enable keep alives. Connection. Save and connect. Okay, so how do you save? That's the question. Save. So we want to say, we want to call this guy tunnel, save. Okay, now it works. Okay. PuTTY. Oh, dang it. PuTTY. All right. Reverse tunnel, load. All right. So we got SSH. Excuse me. All right. All right. So we got this thing connected. How to add an SSH key though that it will always connect without a password though from the machine though. Okay. Click the little plus sign next to SSH. One of them will be tunnels. Wait a minute, this is not the words. Not the correct words. Okay. Set up based on your login machine, so your machine can connect without a passkey every time. Here's a full walkthrough. Code pretty specific. Okay, so we generate this guy. Excuse me. Sage copy. Tested. Okay, option B, using PuTTY on Windows. Stop PuTTY gen. Let's see. Add public key to remote server. Make sure permissions are correct. All right, let's try to install this guy real quick. PuTTY gen. Start menu. PuTTY. That's funny. All right, so this PuTTY is somewhere here on the tools, tech, programming, tools, somewhere here, tools. Ah, yeah, PuTTY. PCP. Gen. Excuse me. Dang, it's crazy. Look at how much stuff it's saving. So many ads. Okay. All right. C, program C files, PuTTY. Hopefully this installs the PuTTY gen. Excuse me. All right. All right, gonna go to C, PuTTY. That's weird. Program files. Here's supposed to be somewhere. PuTTY. There you go. There you go. PuTTY gen. All right. All right. We're gonna install PuTTY gen. Let's see if PuTTY loads with the right. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay, so at least it loads with this stuff. All right. So PuTTY gen. Click generate. Please generate some randomness by moving the mouse or the blank area. It's kind of an interesting feature. All right, got this SSH key. Okay, add the public key to the remote server. All right, so we're gonna add the public key to the remote server. SCP. All right, so we're gonna ask a question real quick on SCP. When you write user at IP SCP your file user excuse me. when you write what is the default location it send it to though? Good question, David. Default home user. Alright, fine. Okay, copy. So we're gonna do cat. I'm gonna redirect this excuse me, file. Add public key to the mode server. Add public key to the mode. Paste it into. Okay, maybe we could just do it like this. Can you specify in the direction you want to paste it to SCP? Like, can you do like cat? CP remote great question. You're thinking like a true networking ninja. You're absolutely right to wonder if you can use SCP to pipe the content directly into the remote. But SCP is not that way designed to copy files, not stream content. However, you can aim for it. Excuse me. Correctly. Okay. If you redirect oh, okay. Put this into the excuse me. Okay, user All right, fine. Let's just do this copy. So many interesting commands. All right. All right, you guys. Hopefully this works. Oh, shoot. There's no such name like that. Oops. Root at the node. Okay. All right. That seems like it worked pretty well. All right. So when it created this is the private key in the correct place here on the client machine. Nice. When you generate a key pair in PuTTY, the public key is what you copy. The private key is what stays on your client machine. It should be saved securely. Click Save Private Key. Okay. Save private key. Choose a secure place. Location. Are you sure you want to save the key without paraphrase? Yes. All right. See users. Oops. See users. Sage. All right. In PuTTY, if you're using PuTTY to connect, okay, go to connections, authorization, browse to your saved key. Under private key file for authentication. Okay, user, see users, house, .ssh, .ssh. Okay. Okay, we got this key over here. Certificate. All right, should work. Private key if you're using CP via command line, it won't work. All right, so let's save this guy real quick. And show, save. so we want to exit, see if it works. SSH, authentication, credentials. Okay, seems like it works. All right. Oh, let's go. All right. So it connects without the password. So that's good. The question is now. The question is now. Can you go? Now, is it really running a reverse tunnel that when you go, oops, sorry guys, that when you go to the remote computer, you will, that when you go to the remote computer, you will, computer, and you will, when you go to the remote computer and you will when you go to the remote computer and you will are you sure there is a way to just remote access back again somehow? Like you just press local host or what? Excuse me. Asking a really sharp question, David. This gets really into the magic of reverse tunneling, which is a clever way to access the client base behind the NAT firewall from a remote server. Excuse me. Normally you SSH from a client to a server. But with reverse tunnel, you SSH from the client to the server and create a tunnel back to the client. So you can later connect from the server to a client, even if the client is behind a firewall. Okay. Okay, fine. So the question is, did we make a tunnel using PuTTY that you can later go to the remote server and connect back to this client somehow? We're getting so hard. Use PuTTY to connect from your client to the remote server. Then no, you won't automatically create unless you successfully configure in PuTTY settings. To verify, see something like this. All right, so let's see if we have that. Exit. Oops. Okay, PuTTY. Tunnels. We're gonna go to SSH. Tunnels. Hey, what's going on here? Okay, we're gonna go to tunnel official. Ah, shoot. Tunnel. Load. Okay, SSH. Tunnels. All right. If you see source. This is what we see. Perfect. The screenshot tells us you did set up reverse tunnel using PuTTY. Remote tunnel, port 389, local host, your client machine. Okay. So when you connect to the when you connect it to the remote server using PuTTY, you told it forward port 3389 on the remote server to port 3. Okay, fine. Asset setup. This port is used by RDP. Okay. Now, from the remote server, all right, fine, interesting. You can connect back. Oh, that's so cool. Connect to. So you just SSH into almost, you're super close. Port for SSH. Can you have two tunnels then? Absolutely. Dang, that's crazy. Single body section. All right. All right, so let's do it. Source port add on the remote. Source port, we want to do 2222. Destination. Localhost 2022. Okay, fine. Add. Okay. Nice. So it seems like we opened 2 ports like this. Yo, that's crazy. Alrighty. What a day, what a day. That is cool, guys. So reverse tunnels. Alright. Let's save it to reverse tunnel official. Alright. So let's see. PuTTY. Load. Okay, let's see this thing pop up over here. Tunnels. Alright, open. Okay. So from the road server, you can say your client user, localhost. Okay, fine. All right, hopefully it works. All right, tunnels. Okay, open. Login as a root. Okay, clear. Okay, so it seems like we're in. Now what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna take in the computer. Let's see. So WSL. Connect the mouse. Excuse me. All right, so what we're gonna do SSH. Or now what we gotta do really is we got to first access our Linode server. Oops. Sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. All right. Let's get it. Linode. 235. Okay, I think it's, I know it. Root, okay. SSH. (172) 235, 63, 125. Okay. So SSH dash P 222 root. Sorry, this is not the right command. We just have to first do this. Okay, so we got this guy, SSH dash P 22 2222 local host. Okay, hopefully this works. Yes. So see, this is their problem over here. All right, so it's supposed to work. We just gotta figure out this step over here. All right, because it's not letting us. It's making us do a password. So the goal is to let's try figuring out without the password. Or maybe we gotta write root. Root. Yeah. No, we don't need this right now. All right, so let's figure out what's going on with this guy over here. What do you call it? Call it that the remote is connect back to the client using is there a way that the remote also can use a SSH key and not have to use a password when it connects back though? Absolutely. All right, so okay, we're gonna generate. Okay, so ls. All right, so we're gonna SSH key gen t b 2048. All right, so we did a what's it called? Key generation. Copy the public key to this client. SSH copy. Last. What is the problem? Problem is, what's the password? Or what is the correct? Oh. You know? Oh, dang it. That's the right one. All right, so we're gonna do this. Who am I? Oh, what? Excuse me. Let's see if it was done. WSO. Oh, dang, that's crazy. So that's funny. That's crazy, man. All right, well, now it seems like it works. Um, all right, well, seemingly like we got this thing pretty good. All right, seems like we got it pretty successful. We set up the port. So we connected over here. We're gonna want you guys to see over here. All right, so what we're gonna do is going to ls. Okay, what we're gonna do is ssh p2222 wso at localhost. Okay. Okay. Dang, this is pretty boss, you guys. We're totally in. You know, we totally set it up. This is pretty boss. you know. We have total connection of our computer, and this is totally across the, what's it called, totally across the network. So I'm gonna go to MNT. You got C. Alright, you guys, it's Pretty Boss. Users. Alright, you guys, some cool stuff. We have total access of it. And yeah, this is pretty cool what we did today. We totally got it set up. I, with God's help, we'll be back with you guys in the next video. We'll have you guys write your comments down in the commentary, write what you guys think. And with God's help, yeah, we'll be back to you guys next video. Alright, see you guys. Peace.